In this video, we're going to look at a few questions on geometry, specifically on two topics, congruence and similarity. Now, let's start with the first question. The question says that the diagram shows two straight lines, P, Q, and R, S, which are equal. We need to underline that word, and they are parallel. The lines PS, this line PS, and QR, this line here, bisect. We also need to underline that. They bisect each other at point O. Now the question says that we should explain why triangle PQR and triangle SRO are congruent. Now what we need to keep in mind is that we are told that this question carries 3 marks. Therefore we need to making sure that we should have 3 points in order for us to get the 3 marks. Now, whenever you are given a question like this, let's start with these two words, equal and then parallel. There is a reason why we are given those two. They are actually guiding us. And this word bisect here, you can see it's bolded, meaning it's also a hint. These two lines, they bisect. By definition, when two lines bisect, it means they cut each other into two equal halves, meaning the distance from Q to O is equal to the distance from O to R. And it's also the same, the distance from P to O is equal to the distance from O to S. That you need to know. And we are told in the question that PQ is equal to RS. We are told this, they are also equal. Now, to prove congruence, there are 4 criteria that we need to remember. The first one has to do with side criteria. The second one, side, angle, side, and then angle, side, and then right angle, hypotenuse, and then side. If you do not know what these mean, you can check on the videos that I have recorded in the past weeks. I've explained about this. Now, looking at our two triangles, these are not right angle triangles. Therefore, this will not work. Now, what we can see here is that this distance is equal to this. We have already one side corresponding with another, and they are equal. That is already one side. And we have this side of this triangle corresponding to this side, and they are equal. We have another side. And we have this side corresponding to that side on the other triangle, and they are equal. Therefore, we have 3 sides that are corresponding and they are equal. Therefore, we can use that criteria. Now, what do we say? We write like this. We say PQ is equal to RS. That is what we are given. And QO is equal to RO. We can also give a reason, bisection. And PO is equal to OSOSO, still the same thing, still the same reason, bisection. Then what we used here is the first criteria, side, side, side criteria. All the three sides, all the three corresponding sides are equal. But we can also answer this question in a different way. Maybe I can try to draw a line here. The other way we can also do this, let's use angles. Here we proved using the sides. Let's use angles. Now since we are told that this line is parallel to that, then this and that, since they are bisecting, this angle here and that, they are equal. These are angles, these are opposite angles. We can write angle ROS is equal to POQ. Angle POQ. We can even give a reason for that. Opposite angles. Apart from that, if we consider that line and this line here, and then this line, what we are forming is a Z. Therefore, these angles here, they are equal. Angles formed within parallel lines, we can now write angle PQO is equal to angle we can say SRO, or you could say ORS, still the same thing. We can also consider this line from here going all the way up to P and then coming like this, and then we go like this, so that we can have this angle and that angle, also Z angle. This is equal to that. We can write angle RSO is equal to angle QPO. That is the answer for that question. You can either prove by using properties of angles, or you can use the criteria of proving congruence, where you look at the sides that are corresponding and they are equal. You can see now here we have 3 marks, therefore you can get a mark here, a mark there, a mark here. The same also applies here. Let's look at the other question. Now the second question, we have this diagram here, and we are told that in the diagram, D, our D is here, is on AC, so that angle ADB, this angle here, that angle is equal to angle ABC, this angle here. Now, just on this statement, what we can already conclude is that since we are saying angle ADB, we have a small triangle here. We have a small triangle. And then angle ABC, that is a big triangle. Since we have a small triangle and a bigger triangle, therefore this question is based on similarity. Therefore you can come here where it says complete the statement, triangles ABD and ACB are, you write, similar. Those two triangles are similar. Now let's go back to Roman 1. Roman 1 says, show that angle ABD. What we want to show now, ABD, this angle here, ABD, they should have put an arrow like that, which is still fine, although they used angle here. We are focusing on this angle B, is equal to angle ACB, that angle there. Now here you need to work with, I'll say, common sense. We are told that this angle is equal to that, and we need to show it. Since this is equal to that angle, and we are also told that this angle is equal to that angle, then what we can conclude is that this angle A is equal to itself, meaning it's common to both the small triangle and the bigger triangle. Therefore, we can write DAB, angle DAB is equal to angle CAB. And what we can also write here, since you are proving this, we want to show that this angle is equal to this angle. We can also use this relationship here. It's also part of the answer, since you are asked to get 2 points. Then we can write that, we say that ADB is equal to angle ABC. This relationship here, we are saying angle A is common to both sides. Or you can say we are given two angles. This is the angles that we needed to show that they are equal, but we also told that this is equal to that. What we can see is that we have two angles that we are already given and they are equal. Therefore, we can also say in words that the third angles are equal. These angles that are equal is actually the angle A, which is common to both the small triangle and the bigger triangle. That is how you show that. Now Roman 3, we are now told that AB is 12 centimeter and BC is 11 centimeter, and then AC, the longest side, is 16 centimeter. That we should calculate BD, this length here. That's what we want to calculate. Now to calculate that length, we have to establish what, not really establish, but we need to recognize the corresponding sides. Since we said that this angle is common to both the small triangle and the big triangle, it follows that this angle, that's what we're told to prove, this angle is equal to that angle. Then what we can see from there is that this side should be corresponding, let me just use 2, so it will be corresponding with that. Then we can write that D, the ratio should be over BC equal to, we should also get two corresponding sides that are given. If this is corresponding with that, then it means that this is corresponding with the longer side. But since we started with BD on the smaller triangle, therefore we should also start with AB on the smaller triangle. AB is corresponding with AC. We can now substitute in our formula. We can now say BD over our BC. BC is equal to 11. Our AB is 12. And our AC is 16. Then we can cross multiply. We multiply BD times 16, then we're getting 16BD equal to 11 times 12. Where is my calculator here? 11 times 12, we are getting 132. Then we have to divide both sides by 16 so that this can cancel, and then our BD is equal to 132 divided by 16. We are getting 8.25. Since the units are centimeter, we can also write centimeter. But this question or this answer, we can still get it using what is known as scale factor. Let me write that. Let me just try to do it like this. Scale factor. Now with scale factor, we have to identify two corresponding sides that are given. In our case, what we have here is that since we said this is corresponding with that, and this length is corresponding with the longest side on the bigger triangle, therefore we can write 12 over 16 . Okay, let me use 16 over 12. Then we can simplify by dividing both top and bottom by 4 so that we can get 4 over 3. Therefore, our scale factor is 4 over 3. Now, what we want to find is BD. BD, the side on the smaller triangle. But we said the corresponding side of this is this side here. The other side on the bigger triangle. Therefore, what we can do, since we are getting this the side on the smaller triangle, we have to divide this corresponding side of what we want by the scale factor. Then we are going to write that BD is equal to 11 over 4 over 3. That is same as saying 11 times 3 over 4 reciprocal, and then we are getting 11 times that is 33 over 4, which is also equal to 8.25 centimeter. Please, for more videos, do subscribe so that you can enjoy watching the videos that I'll be uploading every week.